Hey, this collector dude, I'm back for I'm back for another video. You know what? I don't feel like social distancing, so you know I'm gonna do the whole video this close. I'm just kidding. Let me back up. And it'll probably shock you, like, what the heck is this big forehead doing in the camera and everything? So I haven't done a video in a while, and I just felt silly for some reason. I said I kept trying it a few times, and I didn't film it because I was that close to the camera, and I'm laughing at myself. I said, should I show my forehead? Should I show my eyeballs, my nose, or just my mouth or something? And I settled on the forehead. forehead. So I got my comic books here. I'm going to show you the comic books. So the title will show you. I'll have to figure out exactly which picture I'm going to pick. So when I after I upload the video, you'll see that, and it'll just shock you when you see the big forehead in the camera. All right, so I got to do this, and then I got Chinese food. I hadn't had Chinese food in a few days, and if you saw the other video, you know you like your body wants something, and it's like lima beans. That was the lima beans thing. I had ice cream sometimes, dairy or something. Your body may need some different type of minerals or proteins or something like that. One time my fingernail was sunk in or something like that. I'm like, what is wrong with this? And it seemed, somebody was telling me you're probably low in some type of protein or something like that, some type of mineral or vitamin. So I think I grabbed some yogurt, and I don't like yogurt. Sometimes it's kind of like when George Carlin talks about yogurt. He said, I don't eat anything with a Y and a G in it. And he said he doesn't like yogurt. It's like he doesn't like tomatoes. He said it looks like it's on a larval stage or something. And you gotta watch him. I'm not sure you would title it, but you can probably find it on YouTube. It'll go directly to it, say George Carlin yogurt or George Carlin foods that he doesn't like or something. But I got yogurt, and it helped. I think it took a week or so or something like that, and my fingernail, it was like sunk in a little bit, and it curved. I'm like, oh, cool. So now every once in a while I'll get yogurt, and I'll get some of them yogurt sticks or something, and then squirt them, or I'll get some cheap yogurt or whatever. My girlfriend loves Chobani, and I found some passion fruit on Amazon, and when I first ordered it for a couple of years ago, it was like $30 just to mail it to you or have it sent to you. And she was like, don't buy that ever again. And I did it twice, and she was like mad at me, but she loves it, and they don't have it out anywhere, passion fruit. So they have it on Amazon right now, but it's like $1.19 for a little cup of it, or just a regular size cup, but it's like only $7 to mail it. I'm not sure if it's because all the different warehouses they got everywhere, because we got a lot in Columbus and around the area in Ohio and stuff like that, and he's just building them all up over the place. So and I remember one time I was working, and I was driving my truck, and I went by when I worked for my other company, and they had a warehouse. There had to be at least 30 or 40 little, you know what the Amazon vans look like, and they're like dark gray with that light blue Amazon on the side of it, with the big swoosh, with the whatever it's supposed to be, a smirk or a smile. But there had to be 30 of them going down the street and just parked waiting, or stopped waiting to go inside, and then they were turned into the warehouse driveway and then turned another way to go into the building so they could get loaded and leave. And then when they leave, they're like school buses. Have you ever been to a school where the school buses are leaving and you can't get past them because they're like zoom, zoom, zoom? It was like that. I was like, I got out in time though to get by them because they were just coming out and everything. And they had 30 or 40 of them, just vans all the way down the street. I'm like, wow. So if you get a job for Amazon, if you have a job for Amazon, let me know or something like that, because I think that's kind of cool and everything, because we need Amazon drivers, we need truck drivers, we need school bus drivers, all those different things I've commented on. And it was just amazing when I saw it. I was like, okay, that's where I get my Amazon supply from, because I ordered some cereal for my mother and Janet's mom, and I got some Chobani for her, and I ordered a few things for myself. And just recently I got a Midtown Comics order. That's what I'm going to show also on this haul. I got half price books, and I got my local comic book store, which is Packrat Comics, one of them, and I got Midtown Comics. So saying all of that, I was just to start off the video, let's get into these comic books so you can see what I picked up. So we'll start off with the half price book stuff. This was something different. Conservation Core. And I'm like, what is this? First issue collector's item. Look at that. I'm like, I never saw that before. It's different. I'm like, I'll show you the inside art. Well, you can see it here. It almost looks like the Fantastic Four or something like that. They're all like elementals, it seems like. So I thought that was pretty funny. But let me show you this first issue. I didn't find all of them, but I found number 1, and I got number 3. I'll show you. But here's number 1. Here's the inside artwork, or the cover. Here's the back cover. Let's say Rocky D, Dinosaur Extraordinaire. Okay, and here's the first page, the splash page of the art. Lost and Found. So it's just like a cartoony thing, but I've never saw this before, and I never heard of it. When I saw it, I said, let me grab this and pick it up and show it. So there's an inside artwork right there. Maybe I'll do a flip through, which I have a lot of them to do, and I have the ones to do from all the winners from the latest contest. I got them sitting over here. I think I'm going to send them to you without doing flip throughs through some of them, because I have copies of some of them. So the ones that I have copies of, I'm going to put them in the mail and get them sent out to you, because it's been a while, and I want to make sure you get them. But I sent out a few of them recently. I sent out something to Japan, and I got to send some more stuff out. I got to get your book out to you, Mr. Hello, and everything else. But he helps me out a lot with, and I know you guys do too. Through word of mouth, people come to the channel and they subscribe and they like and everything. They watch the videos. So thank you very much. Just continue to keep doing that, because like I said, I got more stuff to do. Once I get this contest all cleared up and everything, I'll get the other stuff going. But here's Conservation Core number 3. And I'm like, what in the world is that? Styrofoamus Rex. This, I don't know, it's from Archie Comics, so I don't know if it was supposed to be something like a thing for talking about cleaning up the earth and stuff like that, or I don't know, but it was different, so I grabbed it. Then I found one of these. The back has like a crease in it, but it's very nice. The New Mutants Annual number 6, Days of Future Present. I'm like, are you kidding me? As soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. So that was $2. It's got like a crease in the back of it and everything like that. Stuff like that I'll probably see if I can use for giveaways. They won't be perfect copies, but still, to have a copy of that. And like Half Price Crooks, Jessup, he has presses and he can press stuff. I'm thinking about talking to him to see if he can do some of the books I'm doing, or I'll talk to him about maybe buying my own and learning how to do it myself, because I have thousands of comic books, and maybe I'll just learn how to do it myself and everything, to see how to protect them from getting burnt, protect them. I can see you're putting the press to tell, no, you forgot to put the paper in there. What are you doing? Like, if you go to YouTube channels, some of the YouTube channels, you punch that in, and there's a lot of channels on there that show you how to do it. So I think I'm going to see what's the best one I can buy and start doing it myself and learning how to do it and stuff like that. The more I learn how to do myself, the more valuable I'll be for some other people. They might even come, like they go to Jessup and they'll take whole collections to Jessup, and he'll press them and he'll get paid to do them and get them all ready and send them back to him, or they'll come pick them up or something like that. Because you know, when you get a pressed and clean book, if it's all beat up or something, or if it can be fixed and knocked up a few numbers or something, so when you get it graded, you get a better grade. Hey, pressing them. That's the way to do it. So here's the adventures of Sparky the Fire Dog. And I made a comic book of this called Firefighter Kyle and his Dalmatian Rabbit when I worked at the fire station years ago. I was a firefighter for 15 years. Loved that job. But 1 day on, 2 days off. But you worked when you were there. Some days we'd go the whole day. We wouldn't hardly have anything. We'd go downtown. We were on an outside house, an outside station, which had 3 guys there, and you had to run the whole place. You worked out, you slept, or you watched TV, you ate, and you go outside. We took turns cutting the grass and stuff like that. You'd wash the truck, everything. If you got a fire, you had to hurry up, get dressed, get going to where it was going. You listened to where the address was. You went to the main place. If it was on your side of town, you went with the main station that was downtown in the center of town. But if it wasn't on your side of town, the main station went out to that side of town. It was like broken half, and then we would just go to the main station and sit there and wait for them to get done. And if they needed help, we would go. Or if there was another fire, we would just dispatch from the main station and go to where we had to go. So it was an awesome job. So the Adventures of Sparky the Fire Dog. That's what this one is. And it's all about like fire safety and stuff like that. So I did something, like I said, my son's name is Kyle, so I named him Firefighter Kyle, and I made a character with him and his Dalmatian rabbit. So I didn't want a dog, I wanted something different. And rabbits are just funny and cute and everything, but he can grow real huge. And it was like a cross between Dennis the Menace and Bart Simpson and stuff like that. All those different characters like that they give you a hard time, and they were lovable, but they were a little just angsty, just the way they would get in trouble and stuff like that. But that's the way he is. And I'll have to show you one day. I don't know if you've ever gone to any of my pages, just look at my artwork. You go to my Facebook page, you can check that out, or some of the YouTube channel. I think I showed some of the artwork, but I'll have to talk about it one day and everything, because I'd like to hopefully get it done. We'll see. It's just been a while and everything like that, and I don't have the resources at the time and everything, and I set it aside, and I got a friend that I think I can get help from with that, because I'm working on a book with him. But we'll see, because I would like to get that done so you guys can see it. But now I got The Amazing Spider-Man Riot at Robot World. I saw these and I'm thinking, never saw this before. So it's like, I guess, I don't know if it was a free comic book and everything, but I checked it online. It looked like it's going for a little bit of money, but I'd love to give one of these away, or two of them away. I'll have to work on that. Like I said, once I get done with everything else, I got stuff I got like in a box that I want to use for giveaways. So that's going to be some of them. Now, when I went to Half Price Books, I found a few books. That was those. It's just a little bit. I couldn't find anything. Everything was like almost dried up. Or not really that way, but I found a bunch of books I didn't really want. Some of them were cool. Some of them I had already had multiples of. So I said, just leave them for somebody else. I don't need to keep getting them. And I put those aside. When I went up front, the girl that works there, she had a stack of free comic book day books. So she gave these to me. So I got Aphrodite number 9. That was cool. Some of them are going for a little bit of money on eBay. This one's Avengers plus Captain America. So this one, free comic book day Avengers book. And I got Batman Detective Comics number 27. Then the New 52, Future's End, number 0. I got Shattered Grid, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That one. This one, it looks like it was going for a pretty good amount of money. This one is like a perfect candidate for pressing, heat press or whatever they do, and getting it all cleaned up, because the cover has got a lot of dents in it. But this is Amazing Spider-Man. This one, what was it, the first appearance of Jackpot, and I guess Mr. Negative is in here. But if you could see, it's got like some dents in there. It's kind of blurry a little bit, but it's like that all over the cover. So I'm thinking, if this were to get pressed, it's going for a lot of money in 9.8. I'm like, are you serious? Wow. So when I see books like that, and she gave them to me, I'm like, cool. There's Amazing Spider-Man number 0. I got another copy of this. I gave one of these away in a contest one time, and that was a good story. And the Stuff of Legend, this intrigued me at one time, but I just forgot about it. The Stuff of Legend is a free comic book day. I like the artwork on it and the colors and everything, but here's this. So if you got this, let me know about this, because I looked through it, and I don't know how many comic books are in it. It's printed in Canada, I see, but or who even printed it? Who even made the book? I'm not sure if it's Marvel or DC. But I put it in a new bag. I flipped through it, but I just wanted to show you. So it looks interesting. So maybe I'll try to look those up and pick them up one day. This one's The Tick, all new stories, free comic book day. So I thought that was cool. And I don't know if they're coming out with a video game. They had something on, I don't know if it was Netflix. They got a series on Netflix, like that Paul Warburton, the guy that was the guy for what's her name, Elaine's boyfriend on Seinfeld, and didn't he do the voice? Didn't he do the voice on what's it, Family Guy, everything? So I like his voice, how he does stuff and everything. Just he's pretty funny. So now here we got Worlds of Aspen, 2013, and Michael Turner. Man, this is cool. Like I said, I wish Michael Turner was still alive. He was a cool guy. I met him and everything, just like George Perez and everything. The guy, he was just nice, but he was a younger kid, and not really a kid, but he was a young man. And when I met him, I think I was probably I was a little older than him, but it was just cool to watch him. Like I flipped through the artwork and just to see some of his artwork, and he was playing Xbox. He was playing video games and everything, and it'd have been cool to see maybe if he could have still been working with the company and everything like that, to see if they would have ever came out with a video game like Tomb Raider and everything, and to see if she could become like the next Tomb Raider and see her in the water and everything. And the way, I'm sure the way his mind would think, the way he would want to make sure all the detail that he put into the pictures, into the water and the scenes, the reefs, the bubbles, the weapons, and the fish, and all the different animals, everything. It's like, wow, his comic books were so detailed. So I would love to see a video game of that if they ever would come out with one. And I always wonder what they're doing now with the company, and I see the books and everything that are coming out now. I haven't picked up anything in a while, but to wonder what it would be like if he were still alive, to be able to do something with them and everything. So we'll see. But that's that. That was the free comic books I got from her, and some of the stuff that I bought for like mostly $1, $2. And now these are the new comic books. I like the way this look. I haven't read the first or second one yet, but this is Animal Castle number 3. I'm liking the way the artwork looks though in it. It's really nice. And then I got this one. I wasn't going to get this. I wasn't sure. Batman the Knight. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not, but I just like the cover. And you know, sometimes you look at it and the cover will grab you, and I flipped through it real quick, and just the feel of the book, it just seemed, it intrigued me. It was interesting. I just like the way the cover looked with the bat there. So I'm going to see if I like that story. Hopefully it'll be good. This one, I wasn't going to get it, and I went back and got it. I put it back and I said, get it, because I like the way this looks. Cloaked, number 3 of 4. And let me know if you're reading this, because I like anything that's similar to Batman. And see, remember Batman in the early days, he had guns, and they got rid of the guns. It's like now you can use the guns. But what are they doing with Punisher? I saw a YouTube video, I'm thinking, and I saw the different emblem on his chest, and then they changed the skull to some type of, it was like an alien thing he was talking about. And I'm thinking, and I ordered one of each comic book, and then I deleted them. And I'm thinking, do I really want this? I see on Unknown Comics, they got a different cover by a different artist, and he's got samurai swords. So I'm thinking, is he supposed to be a ninja or something? And because he can't use the guns? And what are they going to do about that Netflix special? Because he's awesome on that Netflix special. If you saw just the scene with him, Kingpin kicked his butt, but you ever see the scene where he's in the hallway and they're running in that thin hallway and he beats all of them up, and he has this, it's just blood everywhere. He has that thing stuck in his arm. He pulls the gun thing, the broom handle up, broken broom handle out. He stabs the guys and he's beating them all. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But this is the Punisher, just like Conan. You could put him in anything and just, I guess you would say, just forget all reality of it. The way they make him, he doesn't get killed, and he gets through everything, and because he's the hero. And I hope they bring him back, and I hope my girlfriend Janet was talking about, she read somewhere where, I don't know if they're going to bring him in to the real universe, the MCU or whatever you call it. They're going to bring him in and he's going to be in the movies now. But what are they going to do to him? Or is he going to be just, they're going to take the guns away from him and he's not going to have guns anymore because they're too violent, they're going to say? I don't know. Because every time they take a character and they remove something from him or take something from him where we all grew to love the character, it's just not, it's not the character anymore. You're like, why? So, But I don't know. Are you getting the new Punisher books? Let me know, guys, gals, if you're going to be getting the new ones. I should probably pick them up if I can get to the comic book store. I may buy one of them just to see the one cover where he's just looking down and everything. But then I had ordered all of them because they were all previewed. But now you can't get number 1 now on Midtown Comics preview because it's past. I think you can get maybe number 2 or 3. But I hope the story's going to be okay. I mean, we'll see. Now we got Crimson Reign, and this is Darth Vader. I love Ryan Stegman's artwork, and he did the cover for this. But I've been trying to keep getting all of the Darth Vader books. This is number 20. So, and I still have to read it. I got to get to my shed or my storage unit and get the books out and hopefully get them all together and read them. And another thing, I got a wish list on mycomicshop.com. If you don't get it right away, or if you don't keep checking it right away, they'll say, hey, your book that you wanted on your wish list is in, like Darth Vader number 1, Darth Vader number 6. They just sent it to me. I go there, it was sold immediately. I'm like, are you serious? You put it on your wish list. The best thing you can do if you've got a wish list on that site, you got to check it every day. Because every time they get a book, and they did that before with Daredevil, before Daredevil got really big, as soon as they would get them on there, I'd go boom, 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 and buy them right away. Sometimes I would miss, I missed number 5 one time like that. And I just got it this year, number 5. When I saw it, I went right and immediately bought it. Because if I didn't, it would have been gone. Because that's a good story. Now here we go with Zdarsky again, which he's writing this now, Devil's Reign, number 4 of 6. Have you been reading this? I got into almost like an hour discussion with a guy yesterday. His name's Storm over at Packrat. We were talking about that. We were talking about other books. And I told him I didn't like King in Black. He didn't like it either, but he was telling me about Extreme Carnage and Absolute Carnage and some other books that were, I don't know if they were kind of like tied in or not, but then all the separate books to explain all the symbiotes, and it kind of explained a little bit maybe more about the King in Black, because I'm thinking, why in the world did he defeat him that was so bad? Because I guess the weapon that was made from Silver Surfer Black and Thor or something, I guess that was what did it, but it still made me upset. So, but I'm looking at Devil's Reign. He had the book with Doc Ock in it, Superior 4, or whatever it's called, Superior, whatever it is, with the other Wolverine and the other Hulk, and is it a Spider-Man character or something like that? They get more arm. Hulk has more arms, and the Wolverine's different, and everything. And the way they're talking to Kingpin, and he's just sitting there going, he's mad because Doc is arrogant, and he's got a plan of his own, and he's got a team, and Kingpin don't like it, but he can't do nothing right now. So we'll see what's going on. And the way Rhino acted in this book, it's starting to break down. But it's issue 4. We got 2 more issues, so I'm trying to see, were the tie-in issues good? Are you collecting all of them? Were the tie-in issues good with Devil's Reign or not? I don't know, because I told myself I wasn't going to do it again, like Bounty Hunters, War of the Bounty Hunters, and Devil's Reign. I didn't want to do that anymore after King in Black. But I'd like to pick up some stuff, maybe a certain few issues if the book is good and the story's good. So, but let me know what you think about that and the tie-ins. Now we got Hulk number 4. I have yet to read the book. I've been trying to sit down and read it, and I finished Kang number 5. What the heck is going on in that? Can you explain to me the story? I'm reading it, and as I'm reading it, I'm reading like I'm reading a calculus book. I said, I have to go back and read it again. I'm thinking, wait a minute, is something wrong with me? Did I don't have enough sleep, or what is going on? I'm reading it, and I'm trying to understand it as I'm reading it, and it's not making any sense to me. It's like you know, when a dream, you wake up and you remember your dream, and you wake up and you go, wait a minute, what did I dream? I forgot. Okay, I knew I had it right on the tip of my and I'm reading a book, and I'm thinking, I don't understand what's going on, and I want to, because it started off kind of interesting. Now I'm trying to read Timeless. I got it out over here behind here. I want to read it, and I'm going to post it. When I get done, I'll read them. I'll take a picture of them and post them on Instagram, and try to do it on Facebook too. And then, but Kang kind of confused me. The first couple issues were okay, and then it started getting into different explaining different things. I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting lost. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you think as well, because I'm going to read Timeless and try to post it on Instagram and what I think about it in number 5 as well. But here's number 4 of Hulk. Love Ryan Otley's artwork. I flipped through it real quick to see the artwork, but I haven't read the story yet. Love the covers of these. I'm going to always get them. Iron Man. This is number 16. Just beautiful artwork. Alex Ross. Here's Marvels. You always get this because of the covers, and the story was good. I like the story, and I like how they use Christopher Reeve here. You'll see this when you see it. Number 8. Very cool. And look at that. Tell me that's not Christopher Reeve. That is so cool. And then this looks cool. I know Rob Liefeld, he gets a lot of flack for his artwork, but there's something about his artwork that I like, and there's a lot about it that I don't like. But it's something about it. It's got a cool look to it, but then some of it you look at it and you start breaking it down, you're like, what in the world? But I got it because it's Rob Liefeld. It's Snake Eyes, Dead Game, Declassified. I always wondered, like the back here, his lat should come in, and then the side, but look at the arm here, and the hands and everything. It's not perfect, but it's just something about it. I still like it though. And this is all like the pencil versions and stuff like that in it. So I like to do a flip through of this. This is really cool. So I picked it up for that. Like I said, I'm not gonna totally like bash him and everything like that, but there's something about it I like it, and there's stuff that I don't like about it. And I see that in like almost every artist that I see. I look at it and go, eh. But there's a few that I don't see any flaws in them. And I don't know how Alex Ross paints. Nothing wrong with anything that I've seen. I was like, are you serious? How in the world do you do that? And everything's always perfect. So, but I just picked this up for this, and let me know if you picked this up too. Like I said, it's all black and white, and it's got pencils and stuff in it to show you what they did with the story. It's all like declassified. The last book I got is Thor number 22. So I missed number 20, but I got these, so I want to try to keep up with it so I can see what the story's about. Like I said, I picked up some of the stories or some of the books when it first started, and I found some at Half Price Books. It's kind of like with Immortal Hulk. Some of the stuff I missed, I found at Half Price Books, which is awesome. But I want to try to pick up that story and try to read that as well, because I got the first few issues of it, maybe the first 10, 16, and I missed number 20. So I went back and got a few of the other ones. So I got that. But I don't know if I have enough time to do this. This is my Midtown Comics haul. So what I'm going to do is do another video. So it'll be like, I guess, I'll title it something different. So this will be my haul from Half Price Books and my local comic book store, Packrat, and some other store. I think I might have something else from there too. But yeah, most of this is Packrat, because I've gone to Laughing Ogre too as well, because they got great comic book stores in the area and everything. But that's all I have. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys are picking up and gals picking up, everybody. And thank you very much for watching my channel, supporting my channel and everything. Like I said, once I get everything done with this latest contest, I'll start another contest pretty soon, hopefully. But you guys have a great day. Great rest of Thursday. No, what is it? What's today? Thursday. Yeah. I work tomorrow, and then I'm off on Saturday. Yeah. Cool. So, but you guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.